So baiting up these are pretty straightforward. Bit of the aniseed goo or dough, real easy. A blob of it about the size of the top of your thumb, just in the bait thing there, and perhaps just a little bit along the front as a bit of a pre-feed, and then a little bit in the doorway, maybe some on the fence, on the post over there, just so that they've already got that when they arrive, and put that in the back. Same with the Victor snappy trap. The goo goes on the plate real nice. The smell of aniseed or licorice, very, very nice for rats. A little bit along the bottom there as a taster, a little bit in the doorway. Set it on the fine mode, so you got the chances of catching mice or smaller rats. So you'll note on the yellow bait plate, there's an F for firm and an S for soft. And if you have a look, you can see the block of plastic is bigger on this side than on this side. And basically what that does is it means that more weight has to go on the plate if it's on the firm mode than has to go on the plate on the soft mode to trigger the device. So generally I'm setting my traps on the soft mode so that a lighter animal can trigger the device. Business end away from your finger because these ones can hurt, and right to the back. These can have 2 traps, but one thing that I found which I thought was pretty interesting was if you put one of the T-Rexes in the other side of a trap like this. I had a setup like this for 6 months on my property, and 100% of my rats were caught in that box, not on that box. And if you close the lid and have a look, you can see that actually there's no visuals right through this side because of the configuration of that trap, but there is visuals right through. This experiment that I did, although it's not scientific, it does indicate that it gives a good insight into the thinking and behaviour of particularly rodents. They're not so interested in going into blind alleys. They like to be able to see through and a potential escape route out the other end. So they're more inclined to go through where the visuals are strong in preference to where the visuals are very poor. And again, luring and enhancing that, you've got the pre-feed, but to make the trap site shout in the landscape, you can sprinkle a bit of flour on there, on there, on there, and out there. It's making this site shout in this landscape, so something doesn't have to come too close to start getting engaged.